On a sunny day, Rocker was intrigued by Noah's adventurous spirit and joined her to track a mysterious girl. That night, by campfire, Noah tried fixing his apple like a broken toy. At that moment, the girl hid behind a big tree, observing like a kitten. Rocker tossed a stick, and she timidly called out. Rocker wondered, am I an instinctive superhero? So she introduced, hey, I'm Rocker, and this is Noah. The girl relaxed and picked up the apple, thinking it was better than hiding. Seeing the shivering girl, Rocker tossed her nose fabric, saying, you might need this. After a peaceful night, the girl gradually trusted them more. The next day, the girl traveled with Rocker and other lakeside saw many language-challenged humans coming out of the woods, as if at a party. They saw a body. The girl chatted behind Rocker until they reached the lakeside, where they accidentally switched to a scene of speechless individuals. These humans swaggered out of the woods like a cast of a drummer, stampeding towards the lake for a drink, and suddenly, a horn blasted through the woods, shattering the trunk. Before they could react, Silver and her troops appeared in the lake, and at her command, her underlings charged in on horseback, putting on an impromptu survival. In the chaos, the girl swiftly dodged through the barricades like a nimble little rabbit, darting into a nearby bush. With the enemy closing in, she had no choice but to stay. Thus, she called out loudly in the direction of Noah, who was positioned by the bushes, shouting, this way, help. And thanks to Noah's leadership, the girl managed to momentarily flee from her pursuers. After meeting Rocker, the girl revealed her backstory, mate chased by Sass. What a peculiar day. She knew how to open the human shelter. Smart humans stashed high-tech gear and data before extinction, intriguing Sass. Sass locked the door through her, but humans cornered her. Her ID proved her role in this cat-and-mouse game. Indeed, clever humans stashed tech in shelters before catastrophe, and Sass was eager to use it for rapid evolution. Next day, they continued on, plotting their future escapades. But halfway over a wooden bridge, trouble hit as Silver came charging like a bear. They wanted to retreat, but found Silver's men waiting like goalkeepers. Suddenly, enemies emerged from under the bridge. The overwhelming enemy launched a relentless assault, and May struggled valiantly, clutching onto the stars as they tumbled off the bridge, thankfully grabbing onto it. Rocker zoomed like lightning to rescue, yanking the net. So old, it tore easily, leaving a huge hole. As May was about to be swept by the raging river, Rocker flipped over, one hand grabbing a post, the other pulling May up. In this dire moment, Silver on the bridge swung her knife at Noah, the tension mounting as if they were about to play for keeps. With a snap of the rope, Rocker was swept away into the turbulent river, and soon Noah and May found themselves captured, much like being dragged to an unwanted party, and were taken to Sass's lair. Noah met his enslaved kin again, unsettling, while May was taken to a bookish paradise. In this room packed with all sorts of books, she unexpectedly encountered an old fellow named Truvison, who, despite his benign appearance, seemed to be secretly plotting something sinister. May was shocked to find scars all over her body, as if they were telling her tales of past horrors, while Truvison scampered back and forth among the tomes. Truvison peddled human knowledge and history, living like a sage from ancient times, enjoying a pretty comfy life. As the afternoon sun poured down, Sass climbed up to a podium, launching into an awkward speech to the little stars below, as if their tension fueled her energy. Upon her single command, the stars united with all their might to pull at the chains on the door of the human shelter, as though engaged in an exceedingly arduous tug-of-war, the outcome another painful and epic failure. After a while, Sass found Noah and casually launched into a lecture, as if she were giving her a philosophy class, fantasizing that Noah would side with the original tribe. He hoped Noah could get the shelter door secret from May, thinking it ensure victory. Yet Noah believed humans, the original tribe, could coexist peacefully. So that night, Noah finally mustered the courage to find May, and after a chat, they struck a deal. Noah would help May enter the shelter, while May pledged to help Noah rescue her kin and return home. What a marvelous partnership. In the dead of night, Noah gathered her childhood friends, Suna and Inea, ready to kickstart the operation as if planning a massive party. They helped May stock up on explosives down at the port, planning that once May grabbed what she needed from the shelter, they'd blast the place and serve Sass a water-right surprise. However, as they were about to buy the explosives, that traitor Truvison spotted them, eyeing them like a greedy old miser. Truvison urged May to accept the original tribe's rule, but May insisted humans would rise, urging him to join them. After struggling, Truvison rejected May. As he left, she ambushed him from behind to prevent future issues. In the end, May choked Truvison like an unknown wrestling match, leaving everyone dumbfounded. Witnessing this shocking scene, Noah and her companions realized human selfishness and cruelty. Filled with doubts as Noah carried May and scaled the cliff with her team. They smoothly entered the shelter via its ventilation ducts, and May felt like she'd stepped into a futuristic wonderland, dancing with excitement. As they flipped through a picture book, the illustrations forced them to reevaluate humanity, discovering that the once smart humans treated them like livestock. This made them question aiding May again, as if back on a little theatre stage. Just then, May returned, forcing them to keep their promise and follow her, ready to gamble with fate. Next, they passed a tank depot, like a film set, finally reaching the door Sass longed to unlock. When May flipped the switch, the iron door opened slowly like magic. But just as they were about to step through, Sass was waiting patiently outside, furiously lambasting Noah as a traitor, turning the moment into a suffocating drama. She threatened Noah that if she didn't get information from May, she'd demand answers with Suna's life, the tension rising like it was about to ignite into flames. Seeing Noah's defiance, Sass ordered Suna's execution. The air froze, but May shot the hostage taker. The enemy lost strength instantly, knife dropping. Suna escaped, but the enemy bled profusely from the chest. She dabbed blood with a finger, sniffed, confused, never imagining such a predicament. And just like that, she fainted. Sass saw May pointing the gun at her, terrifyingly shouting, "Just go, you're free."